love the music for sure. Alright everybody, welcome to an Insomnia edition. Start about an hour and a half earlier than I normally do. I woke up at 1:30 and could not get back to sleep, so I just went ahead and got up and started doing work. Gonna be trying some Titan Quest 2 this morning. Shout out to THQ Nordic for the key. I played the original years ago. Definitely create a new character. I'm not sure. I would go like classic. I forgot because this one is mouse and keyboard based, but I'm playing it with a controller. I have to actually go over to the keyboard here. Hang on. I just want. Cool. Yeah, I don't want normal because it's not been balanced a lot yet. SSF characters are prohibited exchange items with other characters. SSF. Yeah, I'm fine with that actually. I'm never gonna be playing multiplayer, so.
Mortals, bound by fate's golden strands. Tell of their laughter, their struggles, their glory. Tell of warlike Sparta. Fate destined them for godlike greatness. But the gods had other plans. Retribution. Show them no mercy. staining their strands with darkness.
But don't cut it short.
Tell us the whole story. Tell us about hope.
Very cool. You don't have to hope for a console release. They've already said they're coming to all platforms, targeting the end of 2026. But early access is only PC.
Sing muses of faith and the mortal, watched by the gods on Proti Island, where the story begins.
Right. Welcome to Proti Island. Okay. That's how we do our health. That's how we do our mana. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to the controls. They've got some different controls here. Okay, we've got some attributes, agility, cunning, everything's at 50 at the moment other than resolve. Spin points, okay. We've got masteries, dodge. Okay. Hang on, you gotta be like really specific about. Okay, got some greaves. Hang on. LS plus RB compares. Okay.
Tell of the mortals' victories.
Why would it be like Baldur's Gate 3 in terms of gameplay and combat? This is what's known as an action RPG. Baldur's Gate 3 is a traditional party-based RPG. So I'm not sure where that question came from. They're completely different genres. The only thing they might share is that they are both fantasy-based games that feature magic. And I will say the armor and stuff looks really good.
Tell how brave Aristono prepared him for the hunt.
Can't go beyond the gate.
Talon dogs. A Griffin. It's getting more aggressive.
This is gonna be like a fast travel thing. Yep. Okay. How do I find menu? I did not mean to go to the main menu. I wanted to go to options. My brain is it's early. Let's go try to go to the options, and I went. It's early. I've not had enough coffee.
Sing muses of faith and the mortal, watched by the gods on Prote Island, where the story begins.
Oh no, it doesn't actually save. Well, it did because I have all my armor now. Okay, good. Alright, what I wanted to do is go to the options. Alright. I wonder if breaking these open is going to find more stuff, because we technically already ran through this really quick. Yes. Diablo, Path of Exile. I mean, it's an ARPG. Like, I feel like if someone isn't familiar with ARPGs, definitely you should look up the genre. There are lots of examples. Last Epoch, Diablo, Pillars of Eternity. Sorry, Path of Exile. I always, my PoE brain goes, PoE, what? Oh, thank God. Alright, let's, what was it again? I wish you could turn on the... Thank goodness.
Tale
Ah!
of the mortals' victories.
Thankfully I found a bow. I much prefer the bow. For now, we'll see how I like things later. Heavy pauldrons.
Tell how brave Aristono prepared him for the hunt.
Alright.
A Griffin. It's getting more aggressive.
Hi there.
The Griffin grows more dangerous every day. Its mad cult of worshippers keeps growing. It's time we hunted it down. Are you ready?
Sure.
Good. But first, there's something I must show you. I'll explain on the way. The time has come for you to prove yourself. Today we hunt the Griffin, but before that, remember the shrine at the end of the beach? Let's go.
Oh, the music is on point, man. Treasure! Did it auto-equip? It auto equipped. Okay, see now I look much more respectable with a helmet on. Oh, and I love the flasks on the belt. Nice touch, man. Oop, mm.
You've been training with me a long time. I have just one more thing to teach you.
So this is my master. So it definitely doesn't do like an auto target. You definitely have to turn it. Turn the camera. Oh, and you have to, like, you can't be firing and turning. Like, if I start firing this direction, it keeps firing, even if I turn the thumbstick. There it goes. But you have to, like, that's gonna take some getting used to. I do appreciate this right here. I didn't notice that till just now. You can actually zoom in and out, which so many ARPGs do not let you zoom in and out. So kudos to them for having the ability for me to be able to go whoop, and zoom in on my character and play tight. King crab. Oh, excuse me. I like the tree, the leaves falling from the tree. That's a nice touch. Well, one thing I would say right away
You've been practicing.
that I would like to see in a polished pass is, so see how I can turn my character like this right now? The moment I start firing, I stop being able to do that. It very much shoots, then turns. And I would like the ability to keep having the fluidity of the turn, which is what many other ARPGs do, is you have that fluidity of turning even while you're firing, which makes it easier for when you're like surrounded by mobs. You've earned new attribute points. Navigate to the attribute tab. Spend points on primary attributes by clicking plus when hovering over them. Higher primary attributes allow you to wear more powerful equipment and also scale your secondary attributes. Well, how do I know what my primary attributes? Okay. Agility, knowledge, might, and vigor. Oh, I see how they have this laid out. So it's like, okay. Heavy armor and heavy weapons. I'm probably going to be going a bow build because I really do like the bow builds in these games. I almost always play an archer, so probably I don't really feel the need to do a sorcerer right now. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna go bow. How do I? clicking the plus. Let's go all in on the bow for now. The bow definitely feels meaty. I appreciate it.
You've never fought the likes of a Griffin before. But if you are victorious, people will sing your legend.
That's right. I shall be legendary. Ooh, fire!
Here we are. This place was built ages ago by the Mycenaeans. The heroes of old received the gods' gifts at this shrine. You'll need its blessing to stand against the Griffin.
Alright, blessings for the win. Mysterious cave.
Careful. The priests of Mycenae protect their shrines, even beyond the grave.
Good to know. One thing I will appreciate though is that if you're in the vicinity and the target goes red, it does auto like select it. That is a cool, you can see like the glowing fish down in there. That's a nice little touch. Have to be facing the target though.
Door's sealed. Give me a moment. Fight them off while I unseal this door.
Okay, that's the dodge.
There. Through here.
Giant bats. Bats in a cave.
The ancient Mycenaeans called this the Shrine of Divine Mastery.
And it was foretold by the fates that the son of Thetis would outstrip his father in glory, so no god wanted to associate with the nymph. But she married the mortal Peleus, and when her son was born, she brought him to the shrine of divine mastery to receive his gifts. Achilles was his name, the greatest of all the Greeks.
Only those the shrine chooses can receive its blessing. You're the finest I've ever trained. Go on. See if the shrine answers to you.
You have been measured. Rise and accept your blessing.
Ooh, blessings for the win. Oh, hello. Is this like a class decision? This is like an archetype. Lifesteal. Projectile teleport. What I don't want to do is get locked into, like, I want to continue to use my bow. I don't want to get stuck doing something that's going to force me to do melee. See, I don't know if rogue is going to be the best choice, even though that might be my traditional way of playing, because it looked like the rogue is all melee abilities. No, no, no. Preview. Like, if you're going through here and looking, like, that's a this is that should project that. This is a ranged shot. This is a melee attack. Man, I think warfare would be pretty good. Random arrows and stuff. Yeah, this sounds pretty cool, to be honest with you. I don't care about the melee attacks. Yeah, let's just try this. Level up active skills by clicking your respective plus sign. You can also modify it to customize it. Passive traits unlock feats. Okay, so down here it gave me something called barrier. Yeah, close. So these are unlock at level 12. So how do you get to these? I'm assuming you just, oh, I see. So it's like this reminds me of what did we just play that had this tier system? Assassin's Creed Shadows. So you had to rank up. So this is not the tiers, these are the levels essentially. Level 6. Well, yeah, it's like divinity is what they're calling it. So you can't access these things until you get to the other things. Okay, copy that. Well, let's hold off on that for a minute. Physical damage is probably tied to melee weapons. I don't care about this one because it's a melee attack. So we're just going to rank up through here for now. Okay. Now can I... Okay. That burns mana. Okay. I'm assuming you can't respec. Not respec. I'm assuming you can't define your own controls because it didn't. I don't see anywhere that allows me to like remap. Hang on, pick up. Ah, thank you. So I can move things around. Okay. All right. I'm fine with that. I just wanted to know that I could move things around.
No. This shouldn't be happening.
What shouldn't be happening? Is something the matter?
You saw how the shrine reacted. That corruption. Gods. I thought we had more time.
Time for what?
No matter. Go. You have the shrine's blessing. You can face the Griffin without me. I have other preparations to make. I'll meet you on the mountain. You must slay the Griffin. You can do this.
Well, before we do, we got to like spend some points. I feel like I may want to. That's for strike damage and pierce damage. I haven't seen anything that would go towards. Like I haven't. So, oh, these are automatic. Okay, I see. I see. I haven't needed hit points yet. So let's put another one of these here and then maybe put one here for now. The world of Titans is handcrafted and full of secrets, adventures, and mythological creatures. Not every quest location requires marked. Explore, pay attention to the environment, talk to NPCs to discover new locations, exciting encounters, and epic rewards. Yeah, LS is not closing that.
May you run forever in the Elysian fields. I hope there are some rabbits there for you to
So
take.
this is not closing. That's got to be like a visual
Damn
bug.
that Griffin.
How do I do this on the mouse and keyboard? So we can get rid of it. I had to switch over to mouse and keyboard. All right.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I just buried Patricus. The Griffin. I know I always said Aristano was too hard on you. I thought training every day was pointless. Protea Island is safe. How terribly quickly things can change. The dogs and I were out hunting rabbit. Then a shadow came over us. I wasn't quick enough.
I will avenge Patricus.
Thank you. Make the monster pay.
Oh, yeah, buddy. How do I get over to inventory? Here we go. How do you compare to the ones you have? Oh, you can have weapon sets. How do I switch between the weapon sets? That's good to know, because I might actually want to have like a melee set. Not that I need it at the moment, but good to know. I don't see a button at the moment that would allow me to oh, yeah, I do. That's what that is. I thought it was just changing hotbars, but it's changing weapon sets. Got you. Copy that. Okay. Alright.
You useless meat sack! Who taught you to fight?
Need more energy.
Damn it! Will someone get me out of this corpse's bag? Well, what are you waiting for? Pick me up! Yes, I'm stuck in this jar. No, you can't open it. But you can take me to the Shrine of Hermes in the cave southwest of here, so that craven cur can fix this!
Southwest of here. Okay.
Need to wait.
Southwest of here. Now, yeah, see, now we get stuff that I can't wear because of stats. Ooh, a ring of energy. Southwest of here. close. There's the cave. Dude, pick him up.
Not enough energy. Need more energy.
By the way, is energy... Oh no, they have it... God, I hate it when games do this. So it's got a completely different... So if the left paddle is heal, my instinct is to hit the right paddle to use the mana, but it's clicking up on the D-pad. Okay.
Ah, this is the cave. Hope you're a better fighter than the last guy.
Not yet.
I dove away too early. Fire staff. Short bows. I gotta be better than the one I have. It is indeed. You know, I wish there was an automatically on tooltip for like being able to see what's what.
Here, put me on the shrine. Go on. I suppose you're expecting a reward now. Fine. Now get out of here. Your job is done.
Oh, thank you very much. Happy to take a magical bow. Ooh, it even looks cool.
All right, brother. So I can rip your throat out. Please? Hermes. Hermes!
Little bit of backstory there with the jar. Okay. Let's go ahead and put another point into agility. Do another more into vigor. Masteries, let's just keep going the way we've been going. Hang on, you can also level and customize core skills. Select. No, you're going too fast. Oh. So I'm assuming this will modify like the cooldown and stuff. Now, why are there two versions of this? This part I don't understand. There seems to be two versions of Overwhelm. Or no, two versions of this. I'm not quite understanding why there's two versions of this. Because those look to be the exact same ability. We'll put some points into this next time. See if I can better understand that. Okay. Oh, hello, secret entrance.
Not enough energy.
Ooh, thank you very much. You know, I probably better make my way back to that merchant so we can sell again. Yeah, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Open sub abilities like multi-shot and penetration arrow. Yeah, I still have the question of why are there two versions of it? Like, that's the part I don't understand. Next moment I get a chance to like have some safe space, I'll take a peek again and see if I can. Because I didn't see a difference between the two abilities that it was showing me. Let's go back here and sell.
Patricus would have liked this spot.
Nope. Didn't mean to open that. So that's mildly annoying. It's an early access thing, but I can't close those little windows unless I switch over to mouse and keyboard. does respec mode do? It just costs gold. So if I want to take points out, it's going to cost me gold per. I understand. So for shits and giggles. So core takes from your active points. Whereas your passive points still stay the same. Okay. I'm assuming this just makes this more powerful. Yeah. Oakley dokley. Click the plus sign. This thing? Oh, okay. So this is how. Thanks for that tip, by the way. This is what shows you. So I have a modifier that I could put on this. Oh, that is not. Maybe I didn't understand what they were speaking to. I feel like this needs a better explanation. Like, I don't feel like there needs to be some sort of a visual representation that by clicking on the plus sign, you're going to open up this additional window. Maybe there was and I missed that. Okay. Yeah. So I can slot modifiers now. Okay. That makes a lot more sense now. Oh, yeah, well, it's early access, so for sure. But thank you for that, Jimag 2. I did not understand that at all. That makes way more sense. Yeah, okay, so now I can go over here and say, okay, I've got two modifiers I can apply. And you can mix and match, or you can put them all into one. So cool, okay. Well, I gotta go through these now. Participator takes +1 target. Oh, yes, please. Yeah, let's try this for now. Very cool. So that's a significant improvement. What's up, Thandar? I need more coffee before I go any further. But that is the benefit of doing an early access is you can get that type of feedback from people and be like, okay, yeah, that's a user experience we have to make better. Yeah, Thandar, I had an insomnia night. I woke up at like 1:30, and I woke up and like had to go to the bathroom, so I went to pee, and then I was checking on the other animals, and then I was like, Chris was up late last night cooking, because they've got a huge birthday party over the weekend, tomorrow or today, I should say, and well, at like 3 o'clock this afternoon for her niece. Well, it's her great niece. It's the great niece that we've been watching. She's gonna be 3 years old, and they're having a big birthday party. So Chris is cooking for like 30 people. There's a shadow of the Griffin, and she was up cooking late. I went to bed, and then I woke up at like 1:30, and I'm going through the house like, Chris isn't here, but all the animals are put away, and I was like, all right. And then as I'm awake, like just checking on the animals, her sister and her three sisters got here, and the one of her sister's boyfriend and his kids, and they all went out to a restaurant at like, and it's funny because I was like 9:30 and I started to go to sleep, and Chris opened the bedroom door and had come in here to ask if I wanted to go with them, but I was already asleep because I totally was awake when she opened the door, but I just was like, whatever. I thought she was just checking in on me. And they all went out to dinner at like 9 o'clock at night. And I totally slept. So then I just woke up at that point. I was like,
No!
had to say hi to everybody, and so I was like, fuck it, I'm not getting back to sleep.
A moment early. Where's Aristino? The Griffin's cult is attacking. Oh, they want gold again. Sweet help us. We've nothing left for them to take. Almighty Zeus, help us. I don't understand. Why would anyone want to steal gold for a Griffin?
Some people just like violence.
You're right about that. These cultists are no better than beasts. We used to tease Aristino for all that training she had you do. Training for what? I guess now we know.
Yep, now you know. Training for this. Excuse me. So I missed out on a dinner party last night. It's all good though. I need my beauty sleep. This doesn't happen naturally, kids.
The houses! There are people still trapped inside!
Thank you.
Okay, so it looks like once this all unlocks, it's showing like traders and stuff. Like, we'll have to defend the town first, it looks like. Well, yeah, I will not be fresh today. I'm so tired right now. I'm just like propped up on caffeine. And there will be a big nap taken today, I guarantee it.
Please! Someone!
God's cursed Griffin worshippers. Good riddance.
You're welcome. Yeah, I would love to play the Battlefield 6 campaign.
Did your mothers teach you any manners? Is it safe to come out now? That looks like everyone. Meet me in the center of the village.
There's the portal.
This is the third time in as many months. We have to put a stop to it. The Griffin's leading them. We have to...
Well, look who's grown a spine. Which one of you is responsible for this pathetic attempt at resistance?
Who are you calling pathetic?
You like playing the hero, do you? Then fight me. My master will enjoy using your corpse as a plaything.
Not another
As
attack.
long as she doesn't use it as a
attack.
fuck toy.
I'll protect the villagers. You take care of the cultists.
Piece of cake. Come here.
That
Come here.
Griffin is a curse on us all. We can't keep fending off these attacks.
Not me. I'm too old to go chasing down Griffins. But you... Which god gave you those gifts? The cultists blocked the path up the mountain. But there's another way, through the ruins. Take it, and teach those cultists a lesson while you're at it.
I think
Don't
that
forget to destroy the Griffin's nest, too.
Battlefield 6, like many other of those types of games, is great if you have like a squad of people you regularly play with. I
Griffin
think
Cult took most of it.
I'm just not a fan of like playing them by myself, if that makes sense. Cause I ain't got time for queues and stuff. Ooh, do I have enough money to buy that? I do, but I'm not gonna buy anything because I'm cheap. They're aiming for yeah, I saw that. 100 million copies sold. That's just, I don't think that that's realistic. What's up, Transcend? I don't think it's realistic. I mean, I will say that from what I have seen, they have refreshed the gameplay loop, and they're shooting for something that is meant to last a long time. So as long as that 100 million sales is not something they're trying to hit in a single year, then I think it's feasible. You know, you get a brand new game, you've got a refreshed gameplay loop, you get a brand new team, better marketing team, all this other stuff. I mean, it's feasible. But you gotta, you know, yeah. I don't think it has anything to do with DICE, though. DICE is just developing. Like, that's all on the marketing teams. So far it feels pretty standard, Transcend. Like, it feels like a standard ARPG. I really love the first one because of the Greek mythology. It's obviously early access, so there's still quite a bit of polish that it's lacking. There's some animation stuff that could be reworked. We were just talking a few minutes ago about like the skill system is not intuitive in terms of how it works. Like how it, you know, they don't really tell you how it works. Thankfully, I have an amazing chat who can be like, yo, dude, it works this way. If you like ARPGs, I think there, you know, there's a... See, I can tell you this much. I like the Greek mythos. So for me, I'm going to get far more enjoyment out of this than I will Path of Exile. Because I don't give a shit about Path of Exile's world and their lore. Not in the same way that I do Greek mythology. Because I've been playing Greek mythology stuff for a long time. Oh, how does this work? There's something over there. How do I get to it? So being able to come in here and be like, oh, I know who Athena is. I know who Hercules is. I know who, you know, like, there's a familiarity that allows me to get a greater sense of enjoyment. Because for me, it's not about the mechanics. It's about, oh, is it a story that I can resonate with? B to jump. Cool. I haven't touched PoE 2 in like 2 or 3 months. Hang on, my alarm's going off. Even when I checked on, I mean, I think Path of Exile 2 has its strengths. It's definitely a numbers, it's a crunchy, you know, it's super crunchy. Where I feel like this is going to be more, you know, it just depends on whether, you know, what their long-term goals are for this. I believe the PDF they sent over to me to read through. Let me go check it out again right quick. I'll open it. Oh, it's not on this PC. It's on the other. I'll worry about it later. As I understand, they're not going to be doing microtransactions for this base game, but they're going to be having paid DLCs, and they do say, I believe in that PDF, that they're not ruling out potentially to have stuff in future DLCs. So all they can say is that there's like no microtransactions for the moment, but it does seem like this is going to be heavily dependent upon having a lot of paid DLCs attached to it, which may or may not be a barrier for some people because they're going to want everything for free, and they're going to, Path of Exile doesn't go for free. Remains to be seen. But I'm enjoying what I've seen, but I'm only like an hour in, so it's like, but I can tell you one thing I appreciate already, the fact that there's an actual easy mode, and I'm on easy mode, and it feels fucking glorious. Cause fuck you with your Path of Exile 2 and your easy mode, your normal mode is like hardcore light. Cause like I get one-shotted all the time in that game, and this I can log, like I'm just running around killing shit, and it's so satisfying. I don't have to worry about getting one-shotted. I don't have to worry about being like perfect on my dodges. I can just play the game and like pursue the story and get cool items and watch shit blow up, and it feels extremely satisfying. So from that perspective, this game has already won my vote as like the best ARPG I've played of the year, because it's giving me that satisfaction of being able to play a game at this casual, super low level and have a great time without having to worry about, you know, dying all the time because I'm not perfect at button presses. So, yeah, I would say this is like a casual ARPG player's dream in my mind. Yeah, PoE is a different model, yep. I would say this feels a lot more like Diablo 4 Transcend. Well, there's 3 different... Well, if I can go into it... There was like 3 different levels of difficulty. I may have to do it back out at the, like, menu. But there was like 3 different levels of difficulty Transcend. So for me, I went straight for the story mode. I was like, oh, you're giving me a survey mode right out of the gate? Hell yeah. And I gotta say, like, the only complaints I have so far, and they're not really complaints, it's just, it's early access, right? These are areas that need polish. One is like, they don't explain in this right here, the core in warfare, as an example. I had to have somebody in chat told me this earlier. When you're leveling things up, there's like these additional circles, and it had like a plus sign on top of it. And I didn't know what that meant. I just thought it was like I'm leveling it up. But it turns out that as you rank things up, you can go in here and assign modifiers to your abilities. And they do tell you that you could do this, but they don't show you how to do it. It's not explained. Click that thing to open up this window to then modify your attacks. So like this needs some polish in terms of telling new players how to access it. But I think this system is really cool because it's like we have these base abilities, right? And you can sort of pick, um, and once you have the base ability, you can then modify the base ability to do all of these different things based on your play style. What do you want this ability to do? And then like at the beginning, it had me choose, not the beginning, but a few minutes back, it had me choose, I think it was called a mastery. Yeah, it was mastery, and I can't see like the base masteries at the moment, but there was like earth, lightning, warfare, and rogue. So kind of like archetype stuff, right? But then once you get into those archetypes, my gut reaction was I want to play an archer, right? So in most other games, if you're going to play an archer, you're kind of told you need to go the rogue path. Not here. Like here, you actually, when I went into the warfare line, up here at the top, you have these like rain of arrows and barrage, and I was like, well, those look like really cool arrow abilities, and I want to use a bow, so I'm going to go warfare. So I'm going to be literally a hero archer. I'm going to be a warrior archer, as opposed to most other games where if you're the archer, you're the little squishy bitch and you need to be the rogue and you're going to be running away, and no, it's completely different here. So I will say that I really appreciate where I see these skill trees going, because it allows for far more customization than some other games. Now, of course, it's not the level of customization that Path of Exile 2 has, for example, but it's different, and I like this. Feels, if you've played last Epoch, I kind of get the same sort of vibe, so to speak. I'm enjoying it so far. It doesn't have a tutorial yet. Not really. Like, when you first start off the game, like, you run around for a couple of minutes before it actually tells you how to do anything. Because I was like, okay, this is how you move. This is what you do to press attack. And then after I'd already figured it out, it was like, it then told me what I was supposed to do. So, yes, Boyd, but that's not what a company wants. From a game development perspective, you want the game to hold the player's hand, because there's going to be a bunch of people that have never played these games before, and you want those players to jump into your game and feel comfortable and immediately pick it up and immediately start playing and immediately figure out, like, this is how you do this, and this. You need to have that tutorial in place, otherwise you minimize your audience. So veteran players might not care if they have to figure things out, but most gamers need that guidance, especially if they are new players. But I'm quite enjoying it so far. Obviously, I'm still early on, but let's go this direction. One thing I will say as a minor complaint is I really do appreciate other games where I have full control of the camera, and so I can turn the camera around, and you can't do that. And this is a traditional, we're forcing you to follow the camera a very specific way, up, down, left, right. So you don't have the option of turning the camera around, and I do like messing around with my camera. It is a multi-platformer release when it comes to the full release, but the early access is only PC. They are targeting a late 2026 window for the full release, but they have also been very transparent about the fact that it's just going to depend on the early access process and whether or not things go according to plan. They may decide to prolong that.
State your wish.
I wish to receive the god's blessing.
You have already received the blessing of the gods. How dare you ask for another?
I did, the one that added the
Prove your
mercenaries in the new class. And left us with a cliffhanger story ending.
You have been measured. And you have been found worthy. Come and receive your blessing.
I like Diablo. I've always loved the Diablo games. I just like the storyline. More than anything else, I think that the mythology of the angels and demons is super fucking cool, and it reminds me of the Prophecy films. So this is what I was talking about a minute ago. These are the masteries. So you can choose, I believe, I think Dribrom was here earlier and said you can pick 2 masteries. So I picked Warfare, and now you can go in here and pick another one. And so these are just essentially additional abilities that you can take. And again, each ability allows you to then go into it and modify that ability even further. So it's it's pretty interesting the way they've done this. So like one of the things I love is this one right here, Taste for Blood. So if I wanted a life tap ability, I would want to go in here and pick the rogue so that I could add a life tap to all of my abilities, right? Which is what I may end up doing. I haven't fully inspected, like, I could go Storm and probably add like lightning damage to all of my arrows, which also sounds really fucking wicked. The expansion for Diablo 4 was very interesting. Because you got the mercenary and then you got that new class. The class was kind of boring, but the mercenary feature is pretty cool. What does Earth have? Honestly, I feel like I'm either going to go Storm and have like lightning abilities, or I'm going to go with the Rogue so I can get that life tap. But the thing is like on easy mode, I don't know that I'm ever going to need the life tap, if that makes sense. What I really want to see here are all these passives. And Call Lightning sounds like a really freaking awesome AoE spell. I do not know where I want to spend my second mastery. Damn it. I don't care about either of these. Accuracy wouldn't be bad. Increased damage, increased critical hit chance, increased attack speed, cast speed. Those are all nice. Man. Can I click on... There's no way for me to like preview the actual ability, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go rogue, to be honest with you. Oops. Mostly because I love the concept of the taste for blood. I don't know though. I love the Call of Lightning spell. Like that just sounds really cool to me. My gut reaction is let's go Storm. Yeah, let's do it. I just think that this stuff sounds really cool. Like this right here. Call Lightning. Now here's a question. These don't share. I see how that works. Can I move this up into here? No. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. I've got 3 of 3. I don't really feel like I want to go any more in that. Oh, I completely forgot about this over here. I'll go attack speed. Okay.
Rise, twice blessed of the gods.
Okay, that's pretty dope. Now I'm gonna have to figure out how to target that a little bit better. Alright. Alright, that's gonna take me a little while to get used to how that works. How do I light that pyre? Jesus, that lightning is badass. Holy crap, it drains your, And I have to get used to the fact that they want you to use your up on the D-pad to use your drink potion. It's like, ugh. Ooh, it moves. Very happy. Oh, full inventory. I'm gonna have to, Ooh, how do I open this? How do I go back to town? There's a teleportal somewhere. Where does this take me? And can I immediately come back? Most other games allow you to teleport back. I don't know if I'll be able to teleport back. That might be a one-way trip. Which means I gotta go back up there.
Give that Griffin a good...
There was a, There was a, treasure chamber. Yay, I can. Sweet. Welcome back, Transcend. Alright, what do we got in here? Big fan of the lightning. Big fan of the lightning. Oh, what do we got today? This is, yeah, big fan. Alright, so 18 to, how do I do the, it's RS 18 to 20. God damn it. No, I can't wear those. Okay. Oh, did I forget? I forgot to do something. So this is where you start to look at this and go, okay, so different things want me to have different stats to use. So like, I think that says might. No, requires resilience 89 and knowledge 53. So those are more of like mage robes. Okay. Supports Magos robes, plated robes, and magical weapons. Okay, okay. Well, we're gonna keep going up. Like that. Okay. My portal stayed up, that's interesting. Yeah, lightning for the win. That's kind of my take on things, too. Like, I played Rogue in Diablo 4, I've played Rogue in most games because they force you to do Rogue, so it's kind of nice to be able to be like, no, I don't want to do Rogue. I want to I want to do magic. A little bit of fire, a little bit of lightning. Wish I could figure out how to like light these additional braziers. Getting to the point where I probably need to stop looting the low-level shiznizzle.
No one's crazy enough to go.
What?
But it is not this day. That's towards... I am the son of a god.
Not enough energy.
Ring of Affliction. We're good. Yeah, I almost went with the rogue because I do like the life tap stuff, but I'm also playing on like story mode, so I haven't really needed to worry about the life tap stuff so yet. I am curious how to increase the amount of magic vials I have, because right now I only get like the one. Ooh, buddy! Coming in from behind? That's what she said. Yeah, let's back the fuck away from that. Ah! Alright, I need to remember I got leveled up. Yeah, I don't need to keep looting that shit. I think this is the right way. Let's level up. Okay. To be honest with you, I kind of want to keep going. I need one more to get the other rank of Tailwind. That's all that I want there. I did want another rank here to get the passive. I'll take the 30% maximum energy, please. What else might I want in this? Can I make it bigger? Yeah, supposedly, I guess they're handcrafting everything too, Transcend, so there's no procedural. And that was one of the big things that like Diablo 4 relies on, is procedural generation. Which is great, it's just a different way of doing it. The hard part with doing it the way they're doing with Titan Quest 2 is that players are always going to be running out of things to do. Because you can never craft things fast enough. Michael Wilson says the bosses are really hard here, at least in the non-story profiles, and that's why I don't play non-story. That's why I play story mode when I can. That's one of the reasons I haven't really liked Path of Exile 2. Like, their normal mode is not story mode. It's like hardcore mode. And then they have super hardcore mode if you want to go beyond that. And I'm just like, meh. Repeats one time in 1 second intervals, 35% less damage, 30 energy cost. No thank you. Oops. I gotta get to rank 6 Divinity to unlock the next tier. No, I don't care about that. I gotta get 12 to increase damage. Weapon attacks. Critical hit chance would be nice. What does this do? Yeah, let's go with this. We'll start ranking up this next. Yeah, let's keep going to this. %100% damage converted to lightning damage. 50% chance to trigger a lightning strike on first enemy hit. I think that's probably where I will end up putting points. That sounds really cool. Alright.
Well, if it isn't the hero of Proti Village. Come to bask in my presence, have you? Be warned, my servants were weak, but I am as terrible as I am beautiful!
Okay, needed to duck a second time to get out of that.
I need to wait. Not enough energy.
There's a cooldown on that. I have to remember that cooldown.
Need more energy. Not enough energy.
At that time I missed it. Nice. Oops.
Not enough energy.
Stay down, bitch. Alright, now, however, I probably don't have enough space to loot everything.
Can't do that.
Yeah, hold up. Divinity points, use them to increase the power of your masteries. Yeah, give me a second. First I need to, like, sort out the fact that I have a bunch of non... Hang on. How do I... There's probably not a way to do this. No, didn't mean to do that. So if I had to guess, it does not appear there's a way to do this with the controller. You have to, like, specifically maneuver your character around until you find the item. Whereas I'm assuming if we'd use the mouse, we could just do it like this. Yeah, that needs some polish. That definitely needs some polish.
At last. Do you know who I am? No, I didn't think so. You're oblivious to your fate. She did a good job hiding you from me. Aristono, my priestess. But she couldn't hide you forever. I am Retribution herself. And you were marked for punishment long ago.
Goddess! Stop! I beg you! There's no justice in this punishment.
Justice? Ha! We're all just flies in the spider web of the fates. Blame them, not me.
Arayan! Now! Go! Run! I'll distract her. Get to the caves!
Alright, something about divinity points. Destiny points, sorry. Destiny is used to unlock new mastery tiers. You can spend it by clicking on the plus below the bar on the left. From now on, you can use divinity. You can gain divinity in the following ways: leveling up, divine challenges, some quests. Now, is divinity... I wonder if divinity is shared. So I have a divinity ranking for warfare, and I wonder if it's a different divinity ranking for storm. I'm willing to bet it's different for each. Emits an aura. 20% increased lightning damage. That sounds freaking awesome. Increased lightning damage. Increased shock and chill chance. Increased barrier. Increased health and armor. Increased damage and rage. That's pretty dope. Ooh. Interesting. I'm gonna say that I want to level up my storm stuff first, I think. Yep, it's per mastery. Okay, copy that. So then that allows me to unlock additional yeah, let's go here first because I want to get cast speed up, I think. It's not free to respec, it costs gold. You can individually respec, like you can take individual points out of places and it costs you gold to do so. Or you can say refund all and it will, you know, do all of it.
The cliff! Hurry!
As far as you like. I will always pursue. The fates have cursed us both. I am showing you mercy.
Yeah, it's a pretty good progression from what I've seen so far.
What will you do when she's no longer there to protect you?
Alright, made it to the cave.
It's my fault she found you. When you used the mastery shrines, it must have alerted her to your presence. I bought her some time, but we need to move. Nemesis's servants will be close by.
Well, however, you gave me a whole bunch of shit I need to check out first, darling.
The goddess Nemesis. The truth is, she's wanted to destroy you since you were a baby.
Secrets are coming to the light of
I was a
day.
faithful priestess when she demanded I bring you to her for punishment.
Not enough energy.
Oh, yeah, has the patch gone live yet? I haven't checked to see if the patch has gone live yet for Dune. I need to log in today, and it's on the calendar to play a little bit today because I gotta work on lubing up the base and stuff.
I couldn't do it. What could an infant do to deserve eternal punishment?
But I'm holding my next major sessions for after the I can't say the date yet, but they've got a new drops campaign coming this month, so I'm saving my next major sessions for after the drops campaign.
We need to sail for Pyrgos. There's an entrance near there to the realm of the Moirai, the goddesses of fate.
Why the Moirai?
Nemesis fears you because of a prophecy. I don't know what prophecy, but the Moirai will be able to tell us. Here, wear this. Cover your face. And take this charm.
What is it?
My horse charm. It belongs to an old friend. It will protect you. And remember, seek the Moirai Temple.
Alright, she gave me something. I'm thinking it's automatically used.
Go!
So brave Aristano perished. And the mortal fled. Storm-tossed, they sank beneath the waters, crying out for a protector.
I do love the music. I need a better breastplate, man. Something that looks different. Alright, we have a portal up here.
Tormented by retribution, the mortal woke on a strange shore, alone.
Alone.
Not enough energy.
That. Where did that ring go? Hang on, I got 2 rings. It's cooldown rate is pretty dope. Do, 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 do. I do like my pass-throughs, man. Come on, follow me, guys.
Hello?
Mysterious voice. Yeah. Hey, I finally used the health potion. Well, I heard a voice. I don't know where the voice is coming from. Oh. An ancient coin from bygone era found on the beach where I washed shore. It is strangely warm. That's better. Oh, I can finally use this. Yes, that's way better. Way better. I can't even wear that. So let's drop. Anything that's not magic, get rid of.
You're alive. Not enough energy. Thank the gods. Remember the chart Aristino gave? Shaped like a horse.
Yes.
That's me. We must have separated in the wreck. Hurry, find me.
Okay. Well, however, I feel like... Let me go back because there was some stuff over here that I may have... It's an ARPG, so yes, if you are only familiar with Diablo style of gameplay, that's what this is. That's what an ARPG is. It's the Diablo, Path of Exile, Lost Epoch style of gameplay.
Need more energy.
I would need one tiny little point of life, tiny little point of might to be able to use that armor.
Not enough energy.
Oh. He's got a magic shield. That was interesting. As you approach the statue, you feel the impressions of 3 beasts, a lion, a dolphin, and an owl. Each calls out... Oh, so this is going to give me a buff to one of my stats. I'm going to take a strength buff because... I don't know if this is a permanent stat boost or it's just a temporary buff. Let me see. Warg Wizard says no, it gives an item? Oh. Okay. Never mind then.
That's not possible.
Can I organize my inventory? Yes.
I can't do that.
Can I use my portal from here? No. Not anywhere that I can sell to. That's unfortunate. I'm like full up on loot. I can't sell anything. So it's what? Sword, staff, bow? Alright. Yeah, I found the sword there. Statue of Heracles. Achelios, the river god, courted the lovely Deianira in 3 forms: a charging bull, a coiled serpent, and a bull-faced man, until Heracles challenged the god for Deianira's hand. Heracles defeated Achelios, and ever after Heracles died in burning the symbols of his enemy to ash. Interesting.
Need more energy. Not enough energy.
Hello, large serpent coin.
Need more energy.
Give me some gold. Come here, guys. Gather round. Let me tell you a tale of kaboom, kabam, lightning.
Not enough energy.
Okay. Technically, you can teleport back to towns and sell, but I haven't found a town on the island yet, so...
Get your claws off me.
Oh!
Ah, there. Thank the gods.
Arion, the swift-footed steed.
Not just any talking horse. The talking horse that saved your life.
That's right, thank you.
You're welcome. Aristino charged me with helping you reach the Moirai and keeping you safe.
Okay.
The goddess is hunting you, and I have no idea how to reach the Moirai. At least Nemesis seems to think you're dead for now. That's some good news. Well, one step at a time. Let's find out where we are.
More importantly, let's find a place to sell, because I am completely looted out.
Need more energy.
Now that... I like the energy.
A path. Perhaps there's a village further up this road.
Yay, village!
Not enough energy. What happened here?
Oh, I see a merchant.
Roped into protecting this merchant again.
Buy my shit, sir.
Lousy road. I can't wait to leave this
Godforsaken behind me. You wouldn't happen to have a spare axle, would you?
Left it in my other pouch.
Funny. Well, if you want to buy something, let me know.
I will let you know soon. Thanks for the raid, Rolly91 over on Twitch. Appreciate it. For those of you just tuning in, there is a wait period of about 10 minutes to chat. Cuts down on the spam. But since you guys are tuning in for the first time, you get to be met with my welcome aboard commercial. Daily streams on YouTube and Twitch, because I multi-stream in both places. This is the day job. I play a boatload of games. We start every single morning, usually around this time, if not about 30 minutes earlier. But today I started early because I woke up early, so we started at an earlier hour. Currently playing Titan Quest 2. Shout out to THQ Nordic for the key. Testing out their early access. We just wrapped up Mafia the Old Country yesterday. We're going to be playing Alien Fire Team Elite tomorrow. I'm also playing Tales of the Shire, a little bit of Knights of the Old Republic for a retro gameplay. We usually stream for about 6 to 8 hours a day, and everything in between the streams happens over on the YouTube channel. Do a lot of game reviews, discussions, TV shows, movie reviews, all that good stuff. There's socials, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, X, you name it, we're on it. There's a Patreon, there's a Discord, there's a Homestead channel if you like ducks and chickens and cats. My wife and I do a lot of cool shit. Welcome aboard. Hopefully we'll see you in about 10 minutes when the chat barrier comes down.
They say
and again,
only
thanks
a
for the
god
raid,
can
Rolly.
open the temple of the Moirai. So first we have to find a god, and then we have to find the Moirai temple. I wish Aristino were here. Your mentor always had a plan.
Well, unfortunately, she's not here. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate it. All right, Lord Smuggler's Cave. Let's find out what we've got in here, mate. We don't know which direction we want to go yet. Gather around, me hearties. Dagger of Affliction. Let's go around.
Not enough energy.
An Evoker. I can't jump over there, can I, anywhere? No. Oh, but there is something over here I might want to go check. That's a big mama spider. Oh! Oop. Go back down, get that coin. There we go. I have not done Return to Moria. It was something that came out when I was in the middle of moving. We've been discussing it recently because I'm playing Lord of the Rings Online on Sunday nights with my brother and his kids. We do our family night. And the kids are just getting to the point where they're wanting to branch out and play different games, and so we've been discussing Return to Moria. Because, you know, they're playing that, and I just came out. I just did Tales of the Shire, which was freaking awesome. We're still playing it. We had a couple of day break because we were doing Mafia the Old Country. But now that we wrapped up that yesterday, honestly, this was a surprise for me because I was doing other stuff, and then got a key from THQ Nordic, so I decided to throw this into the mix. Otherwise, today's plan was to come back and do more Tales of the Shire today. And we still may do Tales of the Shire here later on today. But we started off with Titan's Quest since I got a key this morning, and I was like, well, I'll go try this out. I need to do some Dune Awakening today as well, because I got some upkeep to do. But I'm holding off on doing any significant Dune Awakening stuff at the moment. There's a new drops campaign coming out soon, so I'm saving my next building session for that, since we'll have the drops for players to get. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying it, Tim Horn. I've been eyeballing it, but I was like, I'm so busy, I wasn't going to go out of my way and pick up an early access title. Never going to turn down a free key. At least not for something that I enjoy playing. Left side over above. Oh, bursting spider. I feel like I might want to go back up in here and explore that up top there. I feel like this might be leading me out, unless that's the way I'm supposed to go, and this is just a side path.
Not enough energy.
Oh, you know what? I forgot I leveled up. Ah, man, this might be where I decide to branch out a little bit and maybe put... Because, like, I need... Those are plated robes. Meh. I think I'm gonna keep going where I've been going, which is just go to, oh, I can go to, let's go to 100 and then just leave it there at 100 for now. We'll play around with other stats after that, because I could use some more magic power. I'm probably gonna want some more might to be able to wear some of this armor that I keep picking up that I can't use. Probably need to go check on the coffee situation here in a minute, because it's about 5:15 in the morning here. I don't know if Chris is going to get up early or not, because she didn't get home till about 1 o'clock last night. But I know they've got that dinner party today, and I know she's the one cooking for all the guests, so I'm not sure if she's getting up early or not. So I will need to go make sure there's plenty of coffee for her. Yay for Portal! Alright. Actually, I'm gonna do my masteries too here. No, it does not transcend. That was one of my, it's one of my tiny complaints about the game, is that it does not support camera rotation. So unfortunately, you are stuck. However, I will give them credit for a zoom, because what is it, Path of Exile 2, which we played a few months ago, doesn't have a zoom feature, and it pisses me off when games don't have a zoom feature. I'm like, you need to give me the ability to zoom. But I really like my camera rotation, and this game does not have camera rotation. So that would be a great piece of feedback to give to the developers, would be like, can you please give us camera rotation? I really hate, it's like my least favorite way to play an ARPG is with this static camera that only stays in the one position, because I like to look around and see the environment. It's like that, and obviously all the UI stuff, like the tutorials need polish, the tooltips need polish, but it's early on in the early access process, so those are all things that'll get worked on over time. No, I've not played Sacred 2, nope. Alright, I think as far as, we're gonna go back over to core. I kind of like the idea of lightning strike. It turns my arrows into lightning. That sounds dope. Yeah. Big fan. Oh, you can do it right from here, too. Very cool. Okay, let's, spell damage and cast speed for sure. I gotta go to 6 to be able to get to the rank. Okay. What's up, Ogrenaut?
Ichthyans. They're far from the water, aren't they?
Oh wow, that actually requires resilience of 100.
By the gods, what are you doing over there? It's crawling with Ichthyans. You're meant to be over on this side. There's an equipment chest down to your right by the mine if you need it. Hurry, before the last bridge is destroyed.
Copy that. Ah.
Not enough energy.
That's like an energy shield. Alright, hold up. Oh, the caster's giving it to you. Well, hold up a second. Gotcha. How would I get down there? Oh, I see. God, the music in this is so good. A massive saber. Mago's boots. Come here, guys. Let's all be friends. Big hug. Oh, hello. Oh. Pick it up. There's also a little bit of a delay in like when you pick items up. You have to literally get right on it. Man, this is I like the. I will say the world building is pretty spot on here too.
That man looks like he could use our aid.
Hello there.
Now, who by the ghost of shipwrecked Odysseus are you? Where did you come from?
Oh, speaking of
thought,
Odysseus.
never mind. Grab that lever. We need to destroy this breach before more Ichthians arrive.
We're gonna, I think, if Chris gets back tonight, we're gonna watch that Odysseus, the new Odysseus movie. It's not new. It came out maybe earlier this year or late last year, with Ralph Fiennes, where he returns. It looked really, really good. We watched the new Jurassic Park night before last. I haven't done the review actually for that. I got to do that today actually. Let me, before I forget, because I have forgotten to this point. I need to do my review for that and get it out on YouTube. Review. That'll get done later today. Alright, what are we doing here? Breaking the bridge off. You shall not pass!
Just try to cross now, scaly vermin.
Okay.
Now, you. What god did you piss off that you've washed ashore here of all places?
Nemesis, unfortunately.
Nemesis? Oh, I knew someone who was hunted by Nemesis once. Years ago. A woman. With an infant. I hope you don't bring more trouble to our town. We're already dealing with one crisis. Oh, but who would we be if we denied a weary traveler our hospitality? What you need?
Well, I'm lost. Could you tell me where we are?
This sorry place. You're on the outskirts of Pyrgos village. Follow me. I'll show you the way.
Pyrgos village? Could it be? We didn't end up so far off course after all. The god Glaukos has a temple near here. He's an old friend of mine. He can help us reach the Moirai.
Okay. The early access is PC only, Ogrenaut. Yep. It is coming to all platforms when the full relaunch, when the full release happens, which is targeted for end of 2026. They are going to be doing it on all platforms, but the early access is PC only.
Great dam. Glaukos ordered the Cyclopes to build it for the people here, ages ago. The Ichthians broke through a few weeks ago. The floodwaters were merciless. The Ichthians, too. Not even the god could stop them. Pyrgos would have fallen, too, if it weren't on high ground.
No, the Glaukos I knew would never allow it.
Give me 2 seconds here. I'm hearing noises. I need to make sure that's Chris and not like cats doing things they're not supposed to be doing. That was in fact Chris. Alright. She didn't look like she was ready to wake up yet, so I may not need to make coffee quite yet.
Curses! Some Ithians must have gotten through before we destroyed the bridge. A word with you before you go.
Well, you can have a word with me in a minute. Statue of Glaukos, god of sea and sailors, the once mortal Glaukos stands watch over travelers approaching the village.
All right. I have to know. You come here fighting like Achilles and telling me the goddess of retribution is out to get you. What do you want?
Well, I'm looking for the god Glaukos.
Glaukos? Oh, forget about him. Everything he touches falls apart. You're better off without him.
No! There must be some mistake. We need the gods' help to reach the Moirai. Let's continue to the village.
Hang on a second here. Yeah, I one of the things I enjoy is having all of the things. Like, you don't have to if you're just a person who's just gaming for the fun of it. But doing this for a living, I don't really need like a Switch 2, but I may end up getting one eventually. There's just not enough on the Switch 2 to justify it for me yet. I don't want to play just Mario Kart.
After I became trapped in this charm, Glaukos was as true a friend as you could want. He gave me to Aristino because I asked him to. I needed to feel useful.
Come here, spiders. I've not played with oxygen not included. Nope. I have a feeling I'm going to have to branch my stats out a little bit if I want to wear armor, because I am, like, not able to wear anything that I'm picking up.
Not enough energy.
Excuse me. That lady was over here when she was yelling at me.
Help me!
Yep. Heck you there.
By Glaukos! Thank you. I was told it was safe on this side of the bridges. I'll be sharing strong words with the militia about this. Good thing you didn't waste any time getting over here, or I fear I'd be fish food. I'm glad my equipment cache proved useful.
What are you doing out here?
I came to check on my copper mine. It's the one you passed. I found a huge ore deposit last week. I was so excited, but thanks to the militia's failure to stop the Ichthians, it's lost. What's next?
Yeah, Transcend that and the
Ichthians
fact that it was
Kyrgos
$700
itself?
for me to get the Switch with Mario Kart. I was like, I'm not spending that amount of money for one game. Like, when I know that there's 3 or 4 games on the Switch 2 that I'll want to play, I'll do it. birds out over here. Come on, birdies.
Not enough energy.
I haven't even worried about the barrier, to be honest with you. I am gonna make a beeline for the town only because I need to bio and I want to sell. Then we can come out here and explore. Oh, you know what? And I bet one of the cool things about this game is if I had to guess, the maps.
I need some help here.
The maps probably don't reset like the stupidity of Path of Exile. Alright, I don't see a vendor up in here quite yet.
That Felon's an odd one, isn't it?
Here we go. This is what I was looking for.
One at a time, please. One at a time.
This greedy bastard is gouging.
There ain't nothing to... You're looking to buy a bow? My family's made the best ones in Pyrgos for 3 generations.
Okay. Now what about armor? See, this is... Okay, yeah, here we're getting into stuff I can actually use. I would like a new breastplate, please. Oops.
Going hunting?
Buy. There we go. Ah, finally something that I can use. Sell. Okay. I don't care if it costs me a lot of money. That's what money's for. You spend it. How do I see how much coin? I still have 4,000. Why not? Let's buy the boots as well. I'm looking proper now. Looking proper now. Alright, let's buy some other stuff because I need... some... no, shoulders. I could use some shoulders. I don't actually see shoulders here. 52 energy barrier. What is my current cooldown rate? I wish there was a way. See, you can't. Here's another little bit of feedback. There's no way for me to compare purchased items against my currently equipped items. So we need to have the same ability to be able to quickly see a comparison of the two items side by side while I'm in the inventory screen to know whether or not this is something I want to You can? How do you do so? Someone is saying you can. So if I can, I don't see a way to compare. I see buy. There's a repository? What's the repository? Well, hang on. What is it on the controller? Well, excuse me, what is it on the mouse and keyboard? What is it on mouse and keyboard? Because I just switched over to mouse and keyboard. How do I compare? Oh, look at that. So if you're on mouse and keyboard, you can do a comparison, but it disappears when you go over to the controller. That needs work. That's definitely a feedback thing. So that my feedback, commentary, critique holds true. The controller needs a comparison button because it disappears once you switch over to the controller, but it's here on this. So hang on, let me I gotta make some space here and get the other mouse and keyboard over here, because it looks like we're still gonna need to do a little bit of mouse and keyboard in this game. So definitely want to buy that. Oh, I can't manually drag it. 65. The fuck do you sell? I guess you just drink it that. No, but it's not. It doesn't work when you're in here. That is technically what it is, Mag2. When you're just in your inventory, it's hold the left thumbstick and use the right bumper. It doesn't work. Here, I'll show you. It doesn't work when you're in here. So if I hold the left thumbstick down, the moment I hit the right, so look at the top, right bumper switches to inventory from the vendor. So even though I'm holding down the thumbstick, as soon as I hit the right bumper, it switches me over to the inventory tab. So it doesn't work. Yeah, it's definitely something that needs a little bit of work. It's all good. Little things that crop up in early access. Don't care about shields, don't care about jewelry, don't care about that. Yeah, as often as I can, I'll use controller only, but sometimes with these early access games, they haven't worked out the kinks. But even things for like Dune Awakening, I use the controller for about 90%, 95% of what I do on Dune Awakening, but I still have to use mouse and keyboard for a couple of things because it's more efficient. And there are things like in the quest menu in Dune Awakening, you can't, there's no way to scroll down if your quest dialogue is bigger than the screen and you need to like scroll down to read the rest. You can't scroll down on the controller, so you have to switch over and use the mouse wheel to scroll down in Dune Awakening. So there's always little things, because when games are built for the PC first with a console port coming down the road, until they've actually got the console port out the door, the controller is sometimes a little lacking in areas, and that's the perfect example here. Console is coming for the game late next year when it comes to the full relaunch, so they're currently focused on content as opposed to controller polish, which is totally fine. I am not bitching. I am just pointing out from a feedback perspective, I have no way to compare armor, because you can click, I mean, it just disappears. Like the moment you switch over, that compare button goes away. And it's because they've got the bumper tied to switching over to your personal inventory. So they're gonna have to work on that long term. Alright, well at the very least I've upgraded my stuff. Is this like...
If you need goods stored or transport, admittedly, it's a little hard to leave town right now, what with the bridges out and the Ichthians in the farm. But as soon as that's fixed...
Alright, so this is where I can stash my goodies. Alright. Well, I don't need that mouse and keyboard anymore. Get that out of the way. Okay, well, we can travel back down to the Pargos outskirts because I don't actually want to do any quests up here yet. bunch of stuff down there that I wanted to see first. What's up, Hector? I'll be right back, everybody. I'm going to take a quick bio. There's a transfer tab for the storage person where you can exchange if playing multiple character builds. Cool. Alright. Sorry, I was checking in with Chris too. She's so tired. Like, that's what happens when you go out late at night, party with your sisters. Forgetting to do things. I feel like 100 is a good base. I'm gonna go ahead and start bumping up my knowledge, because base health points. I'm assuming I'm gonna get more like magic stuff. Because I'm feeling like my weak point, like it's great to have the bow and everything. I need to put another point here. Gonna go cast speed. Now I might unlock another passive. At level 24, your Stone Rogue has about 22 knowledge. Nice. God, I just pegged my knee on the desk. It never feels good. Let's see here. Question for those of you playing a lot of this game: is projectile only apply to spells, or do arrows also count as projectiles? My gut reaction tells me that this applies to spells. That the projectile is spell projectiles, not bow projectiles, because otherwise it would say ranged damage. Just curious before I make a decision of whether or not I would want to put points in that as an example. Increased barrier. I should probably take this, to be honest with you, so that if I ever get to the point where I need more barrier. Definitely put more core. I'm gonna go for arrow does count as a projectile. Copy that. Ranged attack projectile. Okay, so it does count as a projectile. All right, thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Hello? I need some help here.
How can I help?
Oh, thank Glaukos you're not one of those monsters. They attacked and carried the other survivors off. My little sister, Tamandra. I don't think she'll do well as a prisoner. She doesn't understand how the world works. Thank you. You'd best hurry. Tamandra's going to get herself killed, and apologies in advance for how she is.
Okay.
Good luck. Not enough energy.
Enter Fiend's Hollow. Hello, boys.
A human face! Help us, please! Kill the Ichthyans!
Working on it.
Need more energy.
Not enough energy.
Let us out, please!
Yep.
Thank you. There are more prisoners deeper in the cave. They need help too.
Copy that. I'm working on it.
Not enough energy.
Us out of here!
Yes, ma'am.
At last! The horrible fishmen have had us penned in like sheep. Can you imagine?
Oh, this is
I have
Timandra.
no idea what they thought to kidnap us for. I assume to ransom back as hostages. We are valued citizens of Pyrgos. I'd best find Itties. He'll be a mess without me.
Okay, lighting those was something. That may be related to a puzzle that I'm not aware of. They go out really quick. Okay. Fish Spear of Death. Okay, that one's lit. Now I wonder why. How do I know which one of these to light? That it stayed lit that time. I lit the other pyre, came back, and now it stayed lit. I'm gonna say something over here too. Well, I wonder if I need to. Does it matter if I light the other one? Because they both were going out earlier. No, they both stayed lit. After I lit that pyre up here. Okay. Shit, did I see other pyres in that other slave pens? Fuck, I don't remember now. I don't think I did. Yeah, I would love the next Starfield expansion. I'm still hoping that, oh, we got something here. GDC is in, no, sorry, not GDC. Gamescom is in, what is today? It's on the 20th, right? So like 2 weeks out. We're 10 days away from Gamescom. I'm really hoping we get a Starfield announcement. But I'm willing to bet it's probably going to be next year for the next Starfield. And yeah, and I think that's the reason why, like Hector just said, they had so many great creation things that came out. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't ever really spent a lot of time doing creations packages over the years, but Bubbleonia has been playing a lot, and I gotta say, some of that stuff is looking really cool, and I may be needing to. You know, obviously I prefer to play Bethesda created content, but that does seem to be their long-term commitment is, you know, with player-created content being a core of what they're building as well. Alright. Nice. 10 Embers of Night.
What are you doing? This is my spot.
Well, I'm not here to break your hidey spot, brah.
You can't hide in here. This is my spot, okay? Safety? I am safe now that I've made it in here. Out there are Ichthyans everywhere.
Yeah,
So
I don't
I've
like
barely got
modding
away.
either, Transcend. That's one of the reasons I haven't played any of those things because you know, a lot of that stuff is with mods, and I'm like, I don't want to
know
mod
who
the
you
game.
are, but unless you're a god
That's
in
why I
disguise,
stick to like
I don't
Bethesda
think
only
you can defeat
content.
an entire army of monsters. Pyrgos will probably fall, and everyone will be captured by the monsters. Oh, but not me. I'll be safe here. I will suit myself. Now find your own hiding spot. Please get out of here, and close the door on the way out.
All right. Well, I think that's everything that we can get in here. Alright. Ensure the prisoners made it out safely. I would also like to say, as a shout out to Babylonia, I'm very happy to see that he has started to find his rhythm and stream on a regular basis. He got affiliate status with his Twitch channel the other day too. But he's been starting. His numbers are going up. Like his stream numbers are getting pretty good with the Starfield stuff. He's pretty stoked, man. I think the Fallout streams are doing pretty good as well.
You made it out. Thank Glaukos. I was worried I'd never see you again.
I swear, ever since Mother died, you've fretted enough for the both of you.
Well, that sounds good, Hector.
Oh, it's so good to taste fresh air again. I'm sure the dampness of that cave was giving me a nasty cough. Oh, awful.
Any trouble getting out?
We all made it out without any problems. Thanks to you.
Thank you so much for rescuing my sister. Tamandra, I sent this stranger in to stop those monsters killing you.
Killing me? Those monsters wouldn't dare. But yes, thank you for the rescue.
All right, quest completed. I think they said, what, there's like 20 hours of content in this early access is what I was reading. We're about 3 hours in. That's a good chunk. But every time someone says Starfield, I feel like Gandalf in Fellowship of the Ring. Don't tempt me! It's like, don't tempt me, sir.
Not enough energy.
I gotta say, I'm having enough fun with this that I'm probably gonna end up trying a couple of different builds, not bills. Just to play around with things. This was an unexpected for me, guys. This was not on my agenda to play this month. But since THQ got me a key, I'm gonna put some more time into that this week. I do have other things that are on the agenda for this month, and I've already published my scheduled video on YouTube. So we've got, like, tomorrow as an example, we're doing Alien Fireteam Elite. It's coming to Game Pass. I did play that previously with Gila about 3 years ago, but I haven't played it in a few years, and I remember it being really fun.
Going on, Sing.
And I love aliens, so we're definitely going to go play that together. Those are arms. Yeah, we're gonna sell those. Fish Spear of Death. Ooh, did I finally get some new... Oh, no, we're equipping those. This is like a potion vendor?
Have you ever dabbled in divine magic?
Oh. Oh, is this like a repair merchant? Or can I, like, tweak my gear?
Gave most of my stock to the militia.
So, these are, like, different vendors. Oh, yeah, I just figured that out. War Wizard, thanks. I was looking at those going, I think those are based on classes.
This is a nightmare. Issa went to help the farmers down below and left me in charge. I don't know how to run a village. Everyone has problems and I don't know how to solve any of them. Why isn't Issa back yet? She's my aunt. She's smart. She cares about people. Everyone likes her, respects her. That's why they chose her to be village leader. But she went to help people in the farmlands when the flooding started and hasn't come back. I need her. I'm not cut out for this. I can't even decide which tunic to put on in the morning. And I only own 2.
I love how his title is Inexperienced Leader.
The only way to reach Pyrgos is from the sea below the cliffs or by the elevator. The Ichthians have been attacking the elevator non-stop. Chrysi and the militia are doing everything they can to hold them off. But we can't get supplies to the farmlands or refugees to the village as long as those attacks continue.
Alright. And this ties me into...
Keep your goods safe from thieves.
Hey there! Any word from Glaukos's team?
Hi there.
The militia is always looking for new recruits. Care to help against the Ichthian threat?
Sure.
What?
Oh, talk to somebody. Sorry, I accidentally skipped his dialogue.
Let me guess. You were some big shot on your farm, killed a boar maybe, and now you want to sign up for the militia.
Just trying to reach Glaukos's temple.
You're not reaching anywhere. Only the militia have my permission to use the elevator to leave Pyrgos. I won't risk the lives of any more villagers, and I can't spare the soldiers to protect anyone who can't fight for themselves.
I can fight.
Can you? Prove it. We caged an Ichthian brute over there. Show me what you can do.
Alright.
Heading out of the city. Watch your step on the road. Be careful on the northern road. Giant bats. We call them Miniades. They've been attacking folks since the Ichthian invasion. One attacked me yesterday. A pity. On night watches, I used to leave food out for them, and they'd bring me shiny stones. But something's driven them into frenzy. The threat needs to be dealt with, but all our troops are fighting Ichthians.
I'll deal with the Minions.
Thanks. Good luck.
I don't need luck. I'm just that good. Nice. The water wheel's missing like chunks. Bubbles, I think right now is doing multi-streaming Transcend. I'm pretty sure he multi-streams on both. Because I know he sent me a screenshot the other day that he finally got affiliate status on Twitch. But I had to tell him to turn off his overlays because he was showing the chat overlays. It's like, dude, Twitch is cracking down on that shit. You gotta make sure you have your... You can't show the chat on screen when you're multi-streaming.
I'm sorry I mistook you for a common traveler. Tell me, soldier, who trained you? Aristano. Not Aristano of Sparta. I thought she disappeared when... Never mind that. Congratulations. You're officially part of the Pyrgos militia. This brooch will identify you to other militia members.
Sir, a message from Glaukos's temple. Ichthians attacked. It's been overrun.
Damn it! As you can see, we're losing ground out there. Get to the farmlands and drive those Ichthians to their graves.
Drive them to their graves.
How? Old friend, where are you? We should go there at once.
We could definitely do that. He appears to have a different
I'm a little
quest,
busy
too.
right now. Always. You handled yourself well with that Ichthian. Do you think you're up for taking out some of their commanders?
Yes.
Excellent. The Ichthians are being directed by 4 different commanders in spots around the farmlands. Find all 4 of the commanders and make them pay. Bring me trophies from their bodies once you're done as proof.
Well, one of the things I'm telling you, I really appreciate the fact is that this is all handcrafted. Yeah, I'm loving it. All right. Well, this is now going to be added into the rotation, guys. This was an unexpected bonus game for me for the month of August. I had kind of been eyeballing this, but I wasn't going to go out of my way to do it because it's in early access. But shout out to THQ Nordic for the key. I had enough fun this morning that we're definitely going to be spending some more time on this this upcoming week. We also had a good turnout today. Like, we've had about 150 people watching between YouTube and Twitch. I think we're at like 180 right now. Which is awesome. I am going to take a quick break here, though, and come back here in a little bit with some other stuff, because we have other games that we're going to be playing throughout the month of August, as per the existing schedule. I just wrapped up Mafia the Old Country yesterday, and we're going to go do some more Tales of the Shire this morning, and probably some Knights of the Republic later today, because I know Chris is going out. She's got a big dinner party with the family for her great niece's birthday, and she's the one cooking for the 30 or some guests. So I'm gonna go take a quick break, do some stretches, get some light exercise in at the park, and then I'll be back here in a little bit with the second stream of the morning. We're gonna go back to Tales of the Shire and get some more stuff done over there. So I'll see you guys around. If you came over from Twitch and you're new, don't forget to also head over to YouTube. As soon as I shut this stream down, I'm gonna go record my early thoughts video on Titan Quest 2 and get that published on YouTube. That should be out in about the next 20 to 30 minutes. So stay tuned for that, and then next stream will be in a bit. Catch you guys then.